I had this very specific message that the divine feminines are stepping out, and I feel like stepping out into almost like this new version of this social butterfly type of energy. But you're not a butterfly, it's almost like a phoenix or a dragon type of energy. And I'm getting the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles are all showing up for you, divine feminines, because I feel that the divine feminines have been working so hard in the shadows, not only healing for themselves, for those around them, but also really expanding their own energy, their aura, cutting off energies from other low vibrational entities, but also being very mindful about their own aura, about pulling back their energy and guarding and protecting that energy. And so more and more beautiful things are coming for you, divine feminines. And remember, these energies are fluid. So if you are a divine masculine reading this, and yes, I consider you as a divine masculine, but you're in touch with your divine feminine, your inner divine feminine, some of these messages could well radiate with you. And it doesn't mean that you identify with the divine feminine energy. It means you are still a divine masculine, but you're radiating with your inner divine feminine energy. This isn't about gender or sex. A lot of divine masculines don't have the support from other readers because most readings are about the divine feminines who are going through the first awakening. But the divine masculines can do this too, right? So let's go with the energies today. What are the energies around this current resurgence, remembering of the power that you've got inside? So we've got the King of Cups. Remember, these energies are fluid. I'm seeing 4444 at the moment. I'm seeing a convergence between unions. Physical unions are happening, and I'm seeing a lot of purposeful action being taken, not because you want union in the physical, it's because you already have the union in the astral, you've got it in the 5D, you've got it in the dream state. Like some of you are probably dreaming about your partner and you're already together, right? It shows how much you are aligned and how much work you've done on yourselves when you're so unbothered by the status of your connection in the physical. We've got the Star card at the bottom of the deck, and wow, we've got the High Priestess, because you've put your burdens down, you've wished upon your star, and you've allowed yourself to be patient enough to receive it. And then you're making those actionable steps that enliven who you are, what you're doing. And this is like creating such a powerful vibe for you. And you're really stepping into your emotions. You're really stepping into, wow, the 10 of Cups. So we've gone from the King of Cups to the 10 of Cups. You've really addressed the trauma, the ways that have awakened you, feminines. In turn, you've been more aligned with your inner divine masculine. And we've got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wow, I split the deck and we've got the Queen of Cups. Why is this important? Some of you have already had wounding regarding your own parents, your mother, maybe even your father, but you've had issues regarding communication or even the way that you need to communicate to feel seen and heard and valued. And when you are able to give that to yourself and understand the way you can reflect on those things that you needed the most, you're able to give yourself the attention that you so needed. And what I mean by that is sometimes our body carries, well, not sometimes, but our body carries the tension of trauma. And sometimes we don't need to understand what that is. We just need to process it and work through it. And processing in terms of moving, in terms of doing things that, nourish you. You're eating well, you're drinking water, you're waking up without the constant, alarm, because an alarm actually ignites your your parasympathetic nervous system. And there's this imbalance between your sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic. What I mean is, when you're woken up in shock, like it it throws you off your balance, it throws you off your equilibrium. And when you're coming back to this state of silence, of peace, you realize that this is where true happiness and wealth and success and abundance lie. Like having the ability to really sift through the emotions, through the triggers, through the wounding. It's allowing you to stop and notice what's happening. And in you noticing those things happening, you're actually seeing your level of ascension rise so high and go through some of the pain that you're not tackling the things that you used to tackle in the same way. You're actually moving towards a more calmer, more balanced way of tackling emotions, which is just really beautiful in the way that you're stepping up your game. And then we've got the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. A couple of cards did want to come out, the Hierophant. So we already had the High Priestess come out in the middle of the deck, but I didn't take the card. But look at these major arcanas. We've got the Hierophant, the Devil, the Strength card. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Swords. Like all of these, a culmination of messages are saying that you have reaped deep, deep, deep into the darkness of your shadows, and you've sat with the most uncomfortable versions of yourself. You've looked at yourself in the mirror through other people, and you've sat with things that have been very uncomfortable for you, but you've remained steadfast and strong. You've worked on this and you've been able to let go of some of the burdens to create a new version of yourself. What else do we need to know about this? Oh my gosh, the High Priestess and the Empress. Are you joking? This is such a powerful combination. Like the Hierophant, the Devil, the Strength, the High Priestess, the Empress, like these two cards normally don't come out together. But what are we seeing from this? That you have amalgamated, we've got two court cards here, the Queen and the King of Cups, and the Hierophant and that High Priestess. These court cards, these major arcanas of the Hierophant and the High Priestess just goes to show that you have found true union within yourself. You've worked hard for this. You've been sinking deeper into your divine feminine era. You're powerful, and this powerful energy is intoxicating because you're able to really distinguish about what you truly want and the way you want it to be received. Even if you still don't know the purpose and the plan of this path, you're really embracing the playful side of things and enjoying where you are right now. What do we need to know about the near future? Oh, isn't this ironic? We've got the Moon card and we've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. But the Moon card is you're not supposed to know yet. And I feel like there is a lot of people who are okay with not knowing because you've got a lot of options coming for you, coming to you, coming in your path. And it's okay not to know everything. You've come away from these lessons knowing that abundance is always going to be in alignment with you, and what is for you will not pass you by. This is definitely a surrender of faith, of free will, in knowing that you can create this reality. And you've actually put aside defending yourselves and your actions based on what you think other people need to see, hear, or watch. Now, some of you may be on social media, or you're maybe a little bit more active on social media lately, because I think a lot of you have had this preconceived idea of, I don't want to be seen this way or done this way. And now you're thinking, it doesn't matter, people will think whatever they want to think, and I'm just going to be completely authentically me. And authenticity is such a higher vibration than love. Like authenticity really does shine through, and people find that so appealing, and so that aura just shines so well. And the Nine of Cups wanted to come out now as well. So yeah, this is you radiating all of these beautiful gifts around you. You are going to be receiving so much passion, so much joy, so much play around you. And some of these wishes fulfilled are going to show up in your reality in the next few days, weeks, months. So if you're feeling this high-end energy, please do let me know. The Ten of Pentacles wanted to come out. You may be going through a little bit of a tower moment and choosing your options. You may be even cutting people off regarding certain aspects of communication, but it's not being mean. It's just saying, look, I value my time. I value what is going on for me, and I value the energy that I have only a space, a capacity for, because I honor the divine masculine and feminine within. So it feels like you're not just cutting yourself off from certain people, you're just making sure that the time you do spend with them is minimal, because you are still wanting to protect this high end authentic energy. And I feel like there are certain people who are going to come into your life, Three of Cups, who are really going to vibrate this at a higher level. What do we need to know for the near future in the next 24 to 48 hours? Oh, okay. Two cards wanted to come out, the Two of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. And yet again, we've got the Star card at the bottom of the deck. So what is this? It's beautiful to say we've already had the Ten of Cups show up in this reading. We've had the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You know, all of these cards are solidifying the abundance that you're creating around your world because you've worked for this. You've been able to really channel the energy to elevate your own aura. And there are other people who are like picking up on this. But the Two of Swords is saying that you don't need to choose this or that. You do get to have both. But right now, there is this kind of trust your intuition, divine feminines. The Ten of Pentacles is coming for you. It is the Ten of Cups that is here for you because you've been building and building and building a solid foundation. And this is giving you the opportunity to really tune in to your higher purpose. And it's just going to keep going higher and higher. So I'm so proud of you guys, whoever's listening in, whoever's finding these readings, either now or in the near future. You're on the right path. You're doing incredible. And I cannot wait to see more and more beautiful things come your way. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.